The ramen you eat today was once a food of hunger, struggle, and survival. Every time you open a bowl of ramen, you're not just eating noodles, you're eating history. A history written in the ruins of war and the desperation of a starving nation. And here's the shocking truth. Ramen was never meant to be Japanese. When people hear the word ramen, they instantly think of the neon lights of Tokyo. Small, cozy ramen shops with steaming bowls and perfectly sliced pork. But ramen's real story actually begins across the sea, in China. Hundreds of years ago, Chinese immigrants brought wheat noodles to Japan, called ramen. At that time, Japanese people didn't see ramen as art. It wasn't a luxury. It was just a simple, affordable meal for the working class, a foreign dish sold on the docks and in the back alleys. By 1910, Tokyo opened its first official ramen shop, but it was far from the gourmet experience we know today. Ramen was cheap, fast, hot. It was the ultimate fuel for industrial workers who needed energy after long, exhausting days. No fancy toppings, no artistic presentation. Just broth, noodles, and the calories needed to survive another shift. No one in that era could have imagined that this peasant food would one day rule the global culinary world. Then came the turning point, World War II. Japan was destroyed. Cities were burned to the ground, and the food supply chain completely collapsed. People weren't just hungry, they were starving to death. Rice, the soul of Japanese food, was impossible to find. But in the middle of this darkness, something changed. The United States began supplying wheat flour to Japan as aid. Suddenly, wheat was everywhere, making noodles the most accessible meal in the country. Ramen stopped being just a street snack, it became a national lifeline. During the cold winters of the late 1940s, a single bowl of hot ramen was often the only thing keeping entire families alive. It was sold in illegal black markets, where people risked everything just for a taste of that warm broth. In 1958, while Japan was still rebuilding, one man asked a simple but revolutionary question: how can everyone, everywhere, eat a warm meal in an instant? His name was Momofuku Ando. In a tiny, wooden shed behind his house, Ando spent months experimenting. He failed hundreds of times. The noodles would turn to mush, the broth wouldn't stay fresh, and he nearly went bankrupt. But one day, he watched his wife frying tempura and had a eureka moment. By flash frying the noodles, he could preserve them. Just add hot water, wait 3 minutes, and the meal is ready. This wasn't just a snack, it was a global explosion. This invention didn't just change Japan, it conquered the world, from college dorms in America to space stations in orbit. Today, ramen is more than just a quick meal. It's a multi-billion-dollar culture. Different regions of Japan have turned it into an obsession. The creamy tonkatsu of Fukuoka, the deep miso of Sapporo, and the classic shoyu of Tokyo. Ramen is now street food, comfort food, and even Michelin star cuisine where chefs train for decades just to perfect a single recipe. Ramen proves one thing: even the simplest things can rise from struggle to greatness. From the hunger of war, to the hope of an invention, to the history in your bowl. So next time you eat ramen, remember, you're not just eating noodles. You're tasting a story of survival. If you think ramen has a dark history, wait until you hear the secret behind sushi and how it was originally used as a way to preserve rotting fish. This is Earth Journey, where we unveil the secrets behind the cultures and traditions you think you know. Remember, food is never just food.